We'll start here on my channel. And a guy who I should have on the front page of my subscriptions on my channel, but unfortunately I didn't favorite him until I'd gone through a few others, and which is kind of surprising to me. I think these things are actually screwed up in the order, because Calcium Boy was one of the first guys I think I ever came upon, along with my buddy KJV Only 01, who's listed up here in God Raised. But if we go to Calcium Boy's channel, I'll drop down to his videos. Sorry for this hopping all over the place. Okay, and then my scroller decides to jump down 2 screen bips at a time. I don't know what you... Okay, anyways, I click on his videos. One of his most recent videos is this one called Bible Versions Comparison Site. Okay, so we'll check this out. I've already checked it out, of course. That's why I'm making this video. And then you watch the video where he basically just gives this link, which is listed also in his more info section here. It's sites.google.com/sites, and if you go to his video, he'll
For those
read
people
it out
who
for you.
rather read something at their own pace than watch videos about it,
There he
I
goes.
put
He's explaining it. But anyways, here's the
a
link.
lot of the
As the page comes
information
up,
in my Bible versions videos.
it's called
in the
War
form
of
a
Words
website.
Ministries. Okay.
http
So he's gonna keep talking if I don't go.
sites.google.com/site.
Close this tab so he'll shut up. Sorry about that, Joey. Anyways, it takes you to this site, War of Words Ministries, where it's got a lot of good references where it shows you how the NIV, NASB, ASV, RSV, NRSV, NLT, ESV, all the rest of them are wrong. Here's for example, here's KJV in the beginning, or the first day, and it was the first day. It says in the beginning, one day. Okay, now here's one I want to go to right now. The wicked, and I'm probably going to make a video on each one of these possibly. But let's start with this one. The wicked ways are always prosperous. It says in those other versions, the wicked ways are always grievous. Let's double check that with a nice resource online. So I'm copying Psalm 10 verse 5. I'm going to open a new tab here, and I'm going to go to the BLBLE. No, okay, there it is. BLB.org. Okay, and then we will go in here and simply paste in the Psalm 10 verse 5 reference. I'm going to once again show you how to work this blueletterbible.org. That's what BLB stands for. As the page loads, I'll show you that. BLB stands for blueletterbible.org. Now the page comes up. Fortunately, they default to the King James. I click here, search the Bible, I paste in the Psalm Psalm 10 verse 5. Click the little go button, takes me to that verse. It pops up at the top. As you will see here. Okay, whoops. Okay, so make a liar out of me. Psalm 10 verse 5 is down here. Why it didn't pop up like it usually does, where it, anyway. Okay, Psalm 10, why do I want to say that? Psalm 10 verse 5. His ways are always grievous. Whose ways? The wicked, as seen here. The wicked. The wicked. Through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. It sounds like those people that are against God's word, doesn't it? Okay, so now if you go over to the V here, which I've pointed out before, it will show you all the versions of this verse, this true verse from God's Word in English, the King James Bible. Once again, okay, wait a minute, I gotta do it at 10:5. His ways are always grievous. Whose ways? The wicked. Okay, let's go over here and click on V, which will take us to the different versions of this verse. Okay, so now, as we've seen before, King James, his ways are always grievous. New King James, his ways are always what? Prospering. As we saw there in that original site, the War of Words Ministries. New Living Translations, yet they succeed in everything they do. His ways are always prosperous in the NIV. His ways prosper at all times. Sus kuminos son. Okay. His ways prosper at all times. The NASB. Okay, now wait a minute. Who's this talking about again? It's talking about the wicked, right? Now wait a minute. Let's go back to Psalm 1. Let's see what Psalm 1 says. Okay. How do I find it here? Search the Bible. So let's type in Psalm 1. Psalm 1. See what it says about the wicked here. Whoops, I didn't do that slash. I need to hit return. Okay, Psalm 1. Let's read together. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not prosper, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Okay, wait a minute. This is talking about the righteous. Whatsoever he doeth. Now the ungodly, or the wicked, are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. So they are not so, as in what? They do not prosper. Enough said. The other versions, let's go back, say that the wicked always prosper. It is a lie. Alright, the other versions are a lie. His ways are always prospering. The wicked, what? New Living Translation, yet they succeed in everything they do. NIV, his ways are always prosperous. No. Because once again, in Psalm 1, this contradicts. It says, the righteous, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. And in Psalm 1:4, the ungodly are not so. Contradiction. The versions are wrong. The King James Bible, written by God, is right. Thank you for your time. And you have a pleasant good evening, as my friend KJV Only 01 would say. Okay, let's cut this one off.